It was a clarion call for equality, for collective action in pursuit of the common good. In front of an 800,000-strong crowd in front of the Capitol, Barack Obama delivered his second inaugural address, a speech fired up with the passion his supporters had long been waiting for. Live now to our Washington correspondent, Matt Fry. Matt.
Well, welcome, John, to an absolutely glorious day here in Washington, D.C., where the president spoke about an hour ago. Now, the crowd, as you mentioned, was about 800,000. That's half the size, in fact, less than half of what we had 4 years ago, but no less passionate, no less committed. And if anything, the president himself was far more passionate, far more fiery, defending his agenda of gay rights, of climate change, of immigration reform, and also reading the Republicans the riot act, the losers of this election. This was a speech etched by defiance after 4 often frustrating years in office.
Forget for now the poisoned politics of division and dysfunction. On days like this, Washington turns into a film set for a coronation, American style. As the sun cast its glow, the city filled up. The crowds were smaller than 4 years ago, but still huge, and the re-election of a black president in a time of hardship is still a piece of history.
Is this historical even the second time round?
Oh yeah, I was here 4 years ago, and it's just as powerful as it was then.
What's the most important thing that he can do in his second term? One word.
Unity. Unity. More than anything, unity.
Is it still history today?
It is.
Why?
The first election wasn't a fluke. America elected him again.
And so the scene was set.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Barack H. Obama.
The National Mall, the Circus Maximus of what is still the world's most powerful democracy, roared with approval. The crowd, like the voters who returned him to office, is diverse, a snapshot of today's America. But the pageantry and the symbolism have all the meticulous reverence of monarchy.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear that I will
Not one, but 2 Bibles for this oath. One had belonged to Abraham Lincoln, the other to Martin Luther King. Liberty, equality, opportunity, the ideas behind the promise of America, refreshed for President Obama's second stab at history.
So help you God. So help me God. Congratulations.
America's possibilities are limitless, for we possess all the qualities that this world without boundaries demands. Youth and drive, diversity and openness, an endless capacity for risk, and a gift for reinvention. My fellow Americans, we are made for this moment, and we will seize it so long as we seize it together.
Together, there's the rub. Not in the audience, the man who'd hoped to be giving this speech, Mitt Romney. For the first time since 1989, a losing candidate hadn't turned up. If this was a snub, so were these familiar words used like a mantra.
For we, the people, understand that our country cannot succeed when a shrinking few do very well and a growing many barely make it. We, the people, declare today that the most evident of truths, that all of us are created equal, is the star that guides us still.
We the people. He mentioned it 5 times, words that echo through American history, not least on this occasion 50 years ago on the very same spot by Martin Luther King.
I have a dream today.
The man who made President Obama possible.
Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Today's speech was a celebration of diversity that embraced not just black, but gay and Latino as never before.
For our journey is not complete until our wives, our mothers and daughters can earn a living equal to their efforts. Our journey is not complete until our gay brothers and sisters are treated like anyone else under the law. Our journey is not complete until we find a better way to welcome the striving, hopeful immigrants who still see America as a land of opportunity, until bright young students and engineers are enlisted in our workforce rather than expelled from our country.
In essence, it was a call for unity coupled with a reminder to his Republican opponents that they had lost because they're out of touch. Cue Beyoncé to heal the wounds as only she can. He may have wanted a second kiss, but he didn't get one. He has, however, got a second term. What he does with it will determine his legacy.
Beyonce, what's there not to love, to be honest?